Yo. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Babo first. See you. Free Iris. Welcome in. This is not a video premiere, this is just a live stream. It's a live stream for you guys. Checking out the accounts. Spoilers from here on, obviously. I mean, we're in a completely new chunk, so if you haven't seen the live stream for the chunk roll, definitely go watch that now before we get to it deep into the live stream. But welcome in, guys, welcome in. If you are not up to date with the current chunk map, here it is. Yeah, have an interesting shaped chunk map. Yeah. Interesting shape. We rolled all the way to this chunk here, which gave us a Xeric's Talisman grind. We spooned that shit. Went to here for Runekite shield upgrade. We powered through that in the chunk roll live stream. Almost went on rate for that. And then we finally rolled this chunk, which is a death chunk, and I'll explain that here real quick for you guys. Wixit, good to see you. Ganked, welcome in. Timpa, welcome in. We'll wait for a lot of the people to come in. Wait for them to get here, but yeah, it's crazy new grind that we have. Crazy grind. Make sure you guys like the live stream. That helps it get shown to more people. We will be doing an hour here on YouTube, and then we'll be switching over to Twitch. So if you're looking forward to the Twitch live stream, it will still be going on. We're starting out on YouTube today because it's been 2 weeks, and I thought I'd give you guys on YouTube an update. So yeah, so our current grind is 85 smithing before we can roll another chunk. It was kind of inevitable to roll this, but we actually rolled the worst possible way to get this grind. So unfortunately for us, we unlocked 85 smithing because we unlocked the Necromancer, this guy over here, who drops fire runes. We didn't have a primary source of fire runes that wasn't mean grind material before now, so he is our way of obtaining fire runes. And in order to get enough fire runes to get 85 smithing, we need to kill him 300,000 times. 300,000 times. If you can see the loot tracker right now, we're about to hit 9,000 KC on the Necromancer. And yeah, that's only 3% of the way to the final goal of the amount to kill. So it's going to be a long grind. It is another death chunk, unfortunately. But that's what we're here for, you know? We're here for these long grinds. We're ready for it. Kind of want to wait and see if I get a random event here. We're kind of due one. One more XP lamp and we're at 19 smithing. If you guys have been following along with the Twitch streams, you know that we are lamping to 20. And then at 20, we're going to actually start smelting things. We're going to smelt silver until 30, or sorry, silver until 40. We're going to do gold until 50, and then we're going to go to mithril until we run out of fire runes. And then we're going to keep smelting until we get new levels, because every new level is more XP per lamp that we get. So very important that we get as high as possible, as quickly as we can. But currently my best way would be either farming iron, which just takes too long from like sand crabs, or not sand crabs, from rock crabs by chambers, or farming bronze bars from rock crabs, which both of which are lower XP than like the silver ore and stuff. So we want to save the fire runes for the best possible ores that we can smelt, as well as you know, utilizing the lamps and book randoms. Of course, I instinctively hopped right there. So yeah, so instead of using them on the higher levels, like it's efficient to use lamps here because basically 2 lamps get a level, which is certainly not the case once you get to the higher levels. So it is pretty efficient to use the lamps to get the levels currently, than to go out of my way to get more ores to do these lower level ores that I get less XP per fire rune out of. Basically it's just how I feel is going to be the most efficient way to do it. But yeah, welcome in guys. Your dad, welcome in. Good to see you. I wonder if fire staff is needed. Yeah, exactly. So I'll get into that in a second. Man could saturate cursed amulets market for nearly a year. Yeah, I am. I'm banking every single amulet as well, just for the stack, pretty much. So see, we're almost at 900 KC, and we're getting kind of close to 2,000 of the amulets right here. So getting there. You at least have enough smithing XP banked, right? Yeah, plenty from chambers. The only thing I wish I had more of was coal. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to use like all of our gold ore, and some of our silver ore. And it would be better if we could use all mithril, because that's the best per coal to use. But yeah, we don't have enough coal to sustain mithril all the way to 85. Yeah, there you go, 9,000 KC. I've been keeping everybody up to date on my Discord as well. The link's in the description if you want to join the Discord. And I do post like KC updates and updates on other things on the Discord. I post when I'm going live. If you guys want to be notified when I go live. And also you can send a follow on Twitch as well. Twitch is where I mainly stream day to day. We usually do like 5 days a week on Twitch, so follow on Twitch if you haven't already. And if you guys have a Prime sub, you can also support me with a Prime sub for free. You guys would get no ads on there with Prime sub as well. How many fire runes do you need? About 500,000. So that's 300,000 Necromancer kills. Something cool that happened, like, I mean not cool, but something that happened like at the beginning of the grind. The wiki had the wrong drop rates on, so I was initially thinking it was going to be 1 in 13 rate for fire runes, with an average of 25 fire runes per drop. The average per drop is correct, 25, but they were wrong about the drop rate of the fire runes. About a year ago, when they added the Cursed Amulet of Magic to the drop table, they forgot to change all the other drop rates according to the new drop that was added. So it had the old drop rates with the new thing that drops to like 1 in 5, so it's extremely common. So that made the fire rune rate change from 1 in 13 to 1 in 16.25. So I originally was thinking I'd be like doing 250,000 Necromancer kills, but it's gonna be more like 300,000, unfortunately. But yeah, let's talk about the Fire Battle Staff while we're getting into it as well. I do have an opportunity to get a Fire Battle Staff from a Lucky Impling, which would be a 1 in 170 chance. You guys know that I've been scouting and catching Lucky Implings throughout the COX chunk, because the Impling spawn there, but there's actually a new Impling spawn in the new chunk, which is the Necromancer chunk. So now I have 2 places to scout. So we've been trying to find Implings. As you can see on the screen, caught 10 Lucky Implings since rolling this chunk. So we're up to 12, or sorry, we're up to 10. And no Fire Battle Staff yet. It's a 1 in 170, so takes a long time to find Lucky Implings. But this Fire Battle Staff, if I were to get it right now, would save me at least 2,000 hours on this grind. So, yeah, it would be a huge time save. 2,000 hours saved with the Fire Battle Staff. And because it's 2,000 hours saved, me and a bunch of the community have pulled up a bounty on the Fire Battle Staff. If someone scouts the Lucky Impling that gives me the Fire Battle Staff, they'll be receiving 1 billion GP. 1 billion GP for finding me the Fire Battle Staff. So if you guys would like to scout, you're more than welcome to. You can join my friends chat, COX chunk, and scout anywhere in the COX chunk, or on the south side of the new chunk here is where the Impling spawns. So on the map, sorry, real quick, on the map it would be around this section right here if you want to scout for that. It's not 1 in 70, Dad. It's 1 in 170. So it's still not like the really rare stuff, but it's definitely like not common either. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. We caught like 65 Implings all together with that one. So if we get to like 105 more, it'll be yeah, will be dry. By the way, I can also get medium clues from the Necromancer here, so there's a chance to get a fire ballast staff from medium clue as well. So yeah, we're looking for one step. We have one doable step in this chunk, so could be a little bit difficult to complete a medium clue, especially since I'll have to juggle the clues for a long time because it's going to be so rare to find doable step. In fact, I have very sad news. If you guys have been following along, you probably would have noticed that I had 2 steps already. Well, they're not here anymore because I lost them. I goofed big time on that. If you guys remember, I had a busy weekend. I wasn't able to stream much. I wasn't able to play much. I came back yesterday exhausted from this event that we put on together, and I just kind of forgot about him. I was juggling them, killing the Necromancer, and then, you know, I was tired. I banked and I saw a star, and I mined the star, and then I like took a nap, came back from the nap, and they were gone. It was not my proudest moment. I'm fine with it now, but I was so pissed. I was so pissed when I first realized that. So you guys can flame me about it all you want, but I was definitely the hardest on myself for it. So yeah, rip the juggle. I know. Yeah, it is what it is. Like it was a better opportunity to get it from Lucky and Blings anyway, and now I mean, I guess it's more of a chance for me to give you guys 1 billion GP. So rip the clues, but hopefully we get lucky with the Lucky and Blings and I get to give one of you 1 bill. Also, on top of the 1 bill, I'm paying 5 mil per every scout of a Lucky and Bling. So if I catch a Lucky and Bling that you scouted, 5 mil right there. So even if you do spend time to hunt Lucky and Blings and you don't end up being the lucky one who finds the fire battle staff, you're still gonna get something for scouting Luckies. So how many natures do you need? Like 125,000. I should easily get that while getting the fire runes, so that's no problem. If I do get lucky on the fire staff, I will have to grind nature runes, and the best way to grind nature runes in the current chunks I have is from big frogs that come from this chunk here, big frogs. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Let me finish saying hello after I went over that spiel right there. Lugi, welcome in. Nerodon. Timpa, welcome in. Wesley, good to see you. Welcome in, guys. Chunk Spectator. Dragon. Potato Darwin. Neurondon. That had a big area accessible, all things considered. I think he had like 3 locations for Lucky and Blings in Mortania. 3 locations, I'm pretty sure. So not bad, better than me. One thing that we discovered as well recently is that you can drag Implings from other spots. So there's another spawn in the castle chunk, and there's another spawn in the rock crab chunk over, or the sand crab chunk over here, that you can lure all the way to this chunk with. So if you wanted to try your hand at that, you could as well. But yeah, if you want to be safest and you want to probably find the most Implings in the chunks that I have, is probably easier. You don't have to lure them as far. For sure. Brave vibes with the big bounty so early in the rolls. I mean, saving 2,000 hours is no small thing, and a lot of it was donated from the community. So the community wants me to save 2,000 hours too, which I'm thankful to them for. But yeah, it's a big rip on the clues, but it is still possible that I get clues. Realistically, I need 5 medium clues to guarantee a casket. So it's about 1 in 84,000 Necromancer kills to get a medium clue casket. Kills per hour on Necromancer, about 100 to 120. If I'm using darts like I am right now, it's about 120 pretty easily because it's a lot faster kills. If I'm using melee, it's about 100. Unless I'm really being sweaty, then I can probably get a bit higher, 110. So, but yeah, all the calculations I've done on how long this is going to take has been on like 100 kills per hour. Because that'll probably be about the medium. And yeah, 100 kills per hour is like, we're looking at like a 3,000 hour grind here. So it's another death chunk. But once we come out of this grind, we should be really set on supplies and stuff. This Necromancer has really good rune drops in general. If you look at the loot tracker, you can see I've gotten over 5,000 law runes, which is crazy. I will need a lot of law runes when I do the construction grind going to and from the house. It's gonna be taking a ton of law runes for sure. So yeah, so the law runes are great. Obviously we need the natures. Cosmics can be used to enchant jewelry, and bolts and stuff can be used for XP. Chaos, blood, death can be used. Body runes could be used for prayer training in the future if I get the dark altar and can use ensouled heads. And then obviously it's hard to get elemental spells, so that is we're stacking up on those runes as well. Or the amulets that they're dropping. It's a cursed amulet of magic. It's basically best in slot for splashing because it gives negative magic attack and negative magic damage. So it's best in slot splashing. It's kind of like a worst in slot, actually. The release bug that Frey found was patched? It was, but I also don't have access to Puro. If I had Puro, it'd be so much easier to find lucky implings that I probably wouldn't even bother grinding the Necromancer. I'd probably just grind out the staff. Because I could probably find a few lucky implings a day easily, and then if I had help from the community, probably a lot more, but yeah, we don't have Puro, unfortunately. Yeah, current grind, 85 smithing through superheating, and we're grinding the Necromancers for fire runes, and passively getting our nature runes for that as well. We already have all the ore, but any coal that we can get is really good, so I really like seeing maze of random events right now. They can give a lot of coal. But yeah, we're currently 18 smithing. I'm 1 lamp away from 19 smithing. At 20 smithing, we're actually going to start superheating in order to boost the level so that we can get more XP out of our lamps and stuff. I have 99 magic surely banked. Yeah, I think I will. Also, if you guys didn't see the new changes added to the game last week, a lot of elemental changes were brought to the game. And one elemental change that is interesting is a fire weakness to Olm. So I did the DPS calculations, and I think it's like a 2 DPS increase on Mage Hand with my gear using Earth spells. So that's pretty big. Obviously the Mage Hands, when I was doing my solos, were probably the slowest part of the entire raid. And that kind of bonus is really good. That's not enough to get the speed times, but it is a huge step towards it. And I will be attempting the speed times before I leave this chunk as well, is the plan. So if you're wondering about that, that is huge for me. Well, how many hours is 300k? It's about 3,000 hours. Or when I did 1 CM with you on my birthday. I appreciate it. Any help with the CM grind was greatly appreciated. Just finding teammates was difficult sometimes, so it was nice to have people willing to go with an account like mine in general. Like I hated, honestly, like, I don't know, making people's raid times slower. So if anybody raided with me, and they were fine with my account's restrictions, then I was happy with that for sure. How many hours did COX chunk take you? 10,000 hours, Iris. 10,000. In the title of the video. By the way, the playlist, if you haven't caught up with the COX chunk videos, is linked in the description. Also, like the stream while you're down there. Helps me get it shown to more people. Thank you guys for that. Yeah, you can't force spawn implings in the overworld. It's just a static spawn rate every half hour. And yeah, it's pretty much all RNG on whether it'll be lucky impling or not. I think there's like a 1 in 303 chance every half hour on every single world to spawn a lucky impling in each location. So with 2 locations, it's you know, we could probably find 1 or 2 a day. It's just that, like, for one thing, impling hunting sucks in the COX chunk because people are always around. People will steal the lucky impling, no problem. This Shazian chunk is a little bit less occupied. Get some coal? No. Yeah, there are less people running through the Shazian chunk, so do find more luckies here for sure. My first ever CM, Brav invited me to it in our clan. Yeah, shout out Brav Slav. Brav did the most CMs with me out of anybody, so huge shout out to him. Nature goal, 125,000 nature runes. We'll easily get that on the way to 300. On the way to 500,000 fire runes. But yeah, it's a crazy grind. Something cool about this chunk as well is we got our first trees that aren't normal trees. We got yew trees, so I've been doing some forestry events now and then. I would like to get the 3 RNG uniques, the golden pheasant egg, the fox whistle, and the necklace thingy, whatever it's called, before I leave here. It's not a chunk task though. It's just something I would like to do. Wood cutting is very easy for like adding videos and stuff too, so whenever I need the AFK time, it's pretty nice. As well as, like, I've been boosting fire making levels. We're actually really close to the woodcutting guild now, which would give me a 90 fire making task for a redwood log. So stocking up on logs and some fire making levels wouldn't hurt. Oh, I need to update that that goals command. Sorry guys, a little off on that one, just a little. Gonna do more CMs with me once I get my shadow, get the ancestral kits. Nice, yeah. I hope he goes for 2K. He goes for it. Yo, what's up, Connor? We're doing 1 hour on YouTube here, and then we'll be switching to Kick. By the way, guys, if you don't know, I stream on did I say Kick? I meant Twitch. Did I say Kick? I don't know. I'm live on Twitch 5 days a week. I've never been live on Kick before. A lot of my friends have been live on Kick though, so I've been watching them. So maybe that's why that randomly popped into my head. But yeah, we're live on Twitch 5 days a week, ! Twitch if you want the link to that. And I would appreciate a follow. I appreciate you guys watching on Twitch, because I'm trying to make partner on Twitch. And yeah, partner on Twitch requires 75 average viewers for 8 streams within a month's period. And that's the only thing that we've been struggling to get. So yeah, we'll be doing a Twitch stream after this. If any of you guys feel like coming along for that, I'd appreciate it for sure. But we're gonna get a good hour. I'm gonna try to answer as many of you guys' questions. So yeah, I did say Kick. funny. I was thinking for like chunk rolls and stuff, I could stream on Action Loss for me. Not good. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully the stream didn't drop there. Looks good. The goals command's wrong, I'm sorry. I'm a bad streamer, I need to update that. Yeah, a little bit of lag. It seems like it's fine now. Sorry about that, guys. Shouldn't be an F. Yes, Daryl, I know it needs to be updated. I know. Hopefully you guys are back, so I'll just keep talking, I guess. The new goal is 85 smithing, smith the runite bar, and I need fire runes in order to do that. Fire runes are what triggered the grind itself. From this Necromancer, I need to kill it 300,000 times in order to have enough fire runes for superheating to 85. I don't think that editing the bot is the same way, and you're not a mod, Daryl. Did you respond to what I said earlier? Might have caught off. You really want your Twitch to take off? Your YouTube right now seems to be banging. Yeah, I do. I honestly, I hate adding like the stream in, because I feel like a lot of people don't like seeing the stream in their sub feed. I'd rather keep like streaming and YouTube separate. Plus, after I get partner, Twitch will be like the better financially. Plus, one thing I really don't like about streaming on YouTube is music selection is super limited. So yeah. Another thing for you guys to take a look at today, I recently just made some COX chunk merch. So I have this website, agile-tom.com, and you guys can purchase some COX chunk t-shirts and sweatshirts, different colors for them as well. Pretty cool. I got them recently. They're very comfortable, great for gaming. Check those out. It'll be put it in the next video, but you guys are the first ones to get a chance to pre-order. Let me put a link in the description. Yeah, so it's agile-tom.com for that. There you go. Check that out, guys. Should ship to pretty much every country. So, how badly do you wish you had a fire staff? Willing to put 1 bill on it. So, you know, we kind of like it. You know, kind of like it. Not enough to not let my clues despawn, though. Apparently. Yeah, it's about a 1 in 170 chance to get a fire battle staff from a lucky impling. So if you'd like to try your luck at that, you guys are definitely able to help scout. Join my friends chat, COX chunk, if you'd like to scout for implings. And every lucky impling that you find that I'm able to catch, you get 5 mil as well. So look forward to that as well, if you guys just want to, so you guys can guarantee you're gonna get something out of it, really. Yeah, I lost the clues, Daryl. If you missed it earlier, I explained what happened, but basically we were putting on this event this weekend. I barely played any while I was doing this event. It was charity event for Make-A-Wish. If you guys have heard of Make-A-Wish, I know most people probably have. But we put on this event. I was tired yesterday after like cleaning everything up after this event. I did a few Necromancer trips, was dropping the clues. At the end of a trip, I forgot to re-drop them, and I teleported to the bank, saw a star, clicked on the star, and took a nap. And during that nap, they despawned, so it just is what it is. I had 2 completable steps, which you need 5 to guarantee a medium clue casket. So I really goofed up on that one. I was insanely mad about it yesterday. I was really hard on myself, but now I'm over it. You know, it is what it is. There was a better chance to get it from Lucky Implings anyway, so we'll continue with the Lucky Inkling scouting. If we get lucky on medium clue and I manage to actually hold on to them this time, then that's great too. Yeah, if you have no way to take money on a main account, I guess I could give away a bond if you catch 3 of them. Bonds are 15 mil, so that's pretty much the same as 3 Lucky Implings. First 2 were cursed anyway. Yeah, I know, it wasn't going to be a fire staff anyway, right? Just full copium on that one. Full copium on it. Or I probably would have lost them anyway, knowing me. But like, it's 1 in 84,000 Necromancer KC for a completed medium clue, so like it would have been a long time juggling them anyway. I did get lucky on those 2 steps though, which it hurts. It does hurt, but let's not keep talking about it, or else I will get mad at myself again for sure. But it is what it is. We're gonna keep pressing on. I'm fully committed to killing 300,000 of these, no matter what happens. So, yeah, if I can do the COX chunk, I can do any chunk really. You have Master Elite, Medium steps, no hard steps in your chunk. Yep. We were 1 off from a hard step right here. If I got this chunk, that could spawn a Ceradoman Wizard, and if you don't know, you can force spawn Ceradoman Wizards by keep accumulating hard clues, and by doing that, you can get a Fire Battle Staff from a Ceradoman Wizard. Unfortunately though, I did not get that chunk. Sorry about the clues. Imps, have you thought about speaking to Settled, maybe having perma buy option on there? Perma buy option? I am buying the, it is like I'm paying for the implings, yeah. 5 mil per scout, because I don't want you guys coming out with nothing if you're scouting for me. Just joined in. What's chunk goal? 85 smithing. Gotta superheat a runite bar. And yeah, I need a lot of superheats to be able to do that. So we're grinding the Necromancer for those fire runes. It's gonna be about 500,000 fire runes, which means about 300,000 kills of this Necromancer. Unfortunately, it's another hopping grind too. We just got out of a hopping grind when it came to the dead trees, so we're backing on that hopping grind, and kind of a shame, honestly. Kind of sad. Think you got enough amulets? Nah, I'm stacking all the amulets. Guys, if I go to 300,000 Necromancer KC, I'm gonna have like a bill worth of amulets in the bank, which is funny. They're like 15k each. So imagine like 1 bill in amulets. It'd be crazy. Actually be crazy. In the grotto, Settle's Discord is a small part of the Discord that has an imp selling section used to buy DMs when making gims. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy DMs. People can join my Discord if they want to scout me imps. I don't know, I don't think it makes any sense to do it through somebody else's Discord. Yeah, similar to Settled, I'll be hunting for the Lucky Implings. How are the Luckies called? My friend's chat, COX chunk. message me in there. Or you can private message me too. I've got my private on. That amulet is a super flex item, honestly. I think it also proves I did it too. You know, I can always look back in the bank and see the massive stack of these to remember the grind by. But yeah, you guys know I won't be going to any store and just buying them because I'll have the amulets to prove it. DM Mega RS power. Yeah. Might beat phrase range XP. Now if you see here, I'm running out of darts real fast. I catch some dragon implings to restock the dragon darts, but no, we're gonna run out of dragon darts way before we even get close to phrase range XP or limpwords range XP too. I'm gonna be getting a lot of melee XP though. I'm definitely gonna be getting 99 defense off this grind. I've been working towards that. We got 99 attack already in this chunk, 99 defense, and then I'll probably stick to strength after that. I know that, but you can put offers on for lucky implings too. I just know that Discord channel is popping with sellers. I'll have to take a look at it because I think I left his Discord a while back just to clear up space, so I might rejoin just to see about that. I'd rather pay the community though. A lot of the times when you're paying, like, I'm not saying he has like people botting in there, but yeah, I don't want to pay bots to scout me implings. I want to pay players, and I want to pay players who watch my video to scout implings. I'd much rather do that. Kind of my thought on that. You did walk past the rune store in the port. You can tell you did or didn't the amulets. yeah, I guess so. Or just the loot tracker, but you know, you never know. Loot tracker could go dead or something. I think the loot tracker already didn't count an amulet somehow. I'm pretty sure in the bank I have one more amulet than what it says on the loot tracker, which is weird. I haven't forgotten to pick a single one up though, I'm pretty sure. Another medium clue that we can't do, desert mining camp. Oh, we haven't gotten many fire runes on this trip though. How many fire runes nats do you need? 500,000 fire runes, 125,000 nats. How's the new chunk? I'm happy to be doing anything besides the fletching I was, so it's pretty good. You know, I would prefer to make the grind quicker and get a fire staff and continue rolling chunks. Maybe have a more AFK grind. I really was hoping my next grind would be AFK, so I could work on videos a bit quicker for you guys and maybe make some additional content. But, you know, that didn't seem to happen. It is what it is, though. Oh, wow, another medium clue. We are getting a lot of medium clues during this live stream. Not the ones that we want, though. We are a bit under rate on the medium clues right now from the Necromancer. About a 1 in 128 chance. We should have a few more. Yeah, I'll do maze randoms. I would really like to get coal. The more coal I get, the less fire runes I'll need, because then I can make more mithril ore, which will better XP. It does bug out. I've killed 72,000 RDs, according to the sign. RDs. Rune dragons. But don't have the equivalent rune bar drop on loot tracker. Yeah, I think like if you lag when it's supposed to calculate the drop, it's gonna miss it. Since rune light isn't like built into the core of the game. Like on mobile, you're probably gonna get the most accurate loot tracking because it's actually built into the game. And hopefully old schools, able to put that into the main game too, not just on Roulette. Are you winning? We're progressing. We're progressing. Kind of set myself back at least on those medium clues at least, but yeah. If you guys are unaware, I'm trying to make partner on Twitch right now. Twitch is where I typically stream, about 5 days a week on Twitch. !Twitch if you want the link to it. In about 15 minutes, we're going to be going over to Twitch. So if you'd like to continue watching the stream, I'll be over there once we hit 3 p.m. my time. Stay hydrated, guys. Also, link to Discord in the description if you'd like to join the Discord and get notified about streams. And you can also check out the Implings channel there to get more information on the 1 bill giveaway on that and such. Well, appreciate the follows on Twitch, guys. Welcome in though, everybody. If you guys have a second to, make sure you like the live stream. It makes sure that it's shown to more people that way. Appreciate you for doing that. Now myself a t-shirt. Need the drip. Affishine? What is that word? I appreciate you purchasing some merch though. Link to the merch store right there. You guys are the first to know about it. You and the Twitch chat. I'll be dropping the link in the next video. The next video that'll be for COX Chunk is going to be a long video, including the entire series in one long form video. I am cleaning up a lot of the early videos, kind of bringing them up to par editing wise. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get out, but other than that, it's basically just trimming off the intros, outros, and a little bit of filler in the middle. So that video will be out soon, and the merch will be linked in that episode as well. So look forward to that, guys. Look forward to that. Yeah, that goals list is not correct right now. I haven't updated the YouTube side of my Nightbot for a little while, so that's my bad. Map, yeah. Map. Yeah, that one's map, and then on Twitch it's chunk to get the map. So I know I understand the confusion now for sure. This is one of the range fits of all time. It is. Yo, there's a bunch of other really good upgrades that I could get from Lucky Implings too, such as the Black D'Hide body. Black D'Hide body is more common than a Fire Battle Staff, so we should get it on the way to the Fire Staff. We can also get a Combat Bracelet upgrade from Lucky Implings, which would be really good for the melee. I'm pretty sure it'll give me a max hit for sure. I could also get a few other things. I made a tier list recently. If I can pull that up. But yeah, as you can see, like, I get hit a lot by him. Like, the HP isn't sustainable. I don't have enough food to sustain, so there's a lot of prayer flicking that goes along with this grind too. So that's another bad thing about it. But yeah, I made a tier list for the Lucky Implings. I'll pop that on screen right now. You guys can see. S tier, obviously, we have the Fire Battle Staff. Any Blessed D'Hide would be amazing from Lucky Implings. That'll include like the Vambraces, the chaps, the bodies, the boots, all that stuff. would be amazing to get. Black-D'hide Body, 3rd, Combat Bracelet, and Spiked Manacles would also get a new max hit with the Elder Maul, so Spiked Manacles are also out there, although they are pretty rare. I'm not expecting that at all. But yeah, if I complete a medium clue, I could also get it from that too, but like I said, it's much rarer. A tier would be a Ring of Wealth. Once I get to the Catacombs, and we'll be hunting for the totem pieces, kind of like what Verf did from Hill Giants. Picking up all the money without having to actually physically pick it up would be really nice, so Ring of Wealth wouldn't actually be used for this because the money doesn't add up to shit for this grind, and inventory space is kind of limited, so wouldn't use it on this grind. Air Staff would be really nice. Unlimited air runes would be amazing. I could get my magic level up really quick by using the chaos, death runes, mind runes that I have in my bank currently. Also, an Amulet of Strength would be a nice strength boost, but it's less accurate than the Glory, and I'm not sure it gives a strength, or it gives like a max hit in every situation like the other two do. So I kind of have that on the A tier. It has some downsides to it. Glory also has prayer bonus too. B tier, we have a Miter, we have a Coif, and I'll also say like a Robin Hood hat I'd probably put in the same spot. So basically any helmet upgrade for range would be in the B tier. A Rune Axe would be nice since we have an actual tree that it would help out at with now. We have yew trees in this chunk as well. A Bob Shirt, the chunk to the north of me, has an elite clue step that requires a Bob Shirt. The Obsidian Cape would be a really good defensive cape. As you can see on my back, I got a Bandos Cloak from a Lucky and Bling, which is a pretty good cape. It's +3 in all defenses and a +3 prayer, and then +1 magic accuracy. So it's actually my best in slot cape. So unfortunately we can't fashion scape the Xerix Champion cape anymore, but we do have an actual useful cape with stats now, which is pretty nice. We also have, or actually you guys can't see that because I'm blocking it. Yeah, let's show you there. Okay, now you guys can see the cape. Bandit's Cloak. So that's nice. That's also required for a clue step in the future too, a master clue step. So we probably won't need it for a while, but it's there in case we do. From the Kilt in the C tier is also +1 strength, but won't give me a max hit in most situations. Plus it doesn't give any defensive stats. Room Full Helm would be a nice tank upgrade, but also like the little bit of defense it would give me isn't that big of a deal. D tier, we have Purple Sweets. Any more Purple Sweets I get could be used for the speed times for the challenge mode raids that I still need to do. Holy Sandals, Ranger Boots, Wizard Boots would be rare, but also good upgrades. Adamant Axe, if I don't get a Rune Axe, would be pretty decent. And then a Trimmed Amulet of Glory has charges, which would mean that I get more gems from rocks, so that would be kind of useful in a way, like the last thing on the D tier basically. And this is no fashion scape on this, just only useful things. So that's the tier list that we got going on from the Lucky and Blings. Yeah, the current goal is 85 smithing to smith a runite bar. Yeah, I have like the normal ads on for while I'm streaming. It's pretty normal. Yeah. We're full. Let's go bank real quick. Having the Xerix talisman is amazing, guys. Absolutely crazy. So happy to have that. Any future teleport that we unlock with it is gonna be really nice too. Oh, I also got a blessing from a Lucky and Pling recently as well. So that's also a prayer boosting item and a best in slot for me. Plus it's an unholy blessing, which is probably the best god affiliated blessing I could have gotten. Because once I get to Tithe Farm, I could make Zami wines at the vineyard. And that requires having a Zami affiliated item. That's my first one, so it's pretty nice. Yo, Inukes, welcome in. Good to see you. YouTube ads are a joke unless you have YouTube Premium. I mean, it's normal. Everything else, it shouldn't be any worse than like Twitch ads. Maybe a little bit worse, I'm not sure. But I have it on like just the normal level, not increased or anything on my stream. What are you saving all the cursed amulets for? For the collection, you know? Collection. One thing that they could be used for is desk coffer. If I get to a desk coffer and I have a grind where I'm gonna die a lot, or potentially die a lot, that would be over a bill in the desk coffer, which would be super nice. The defense potion coming in clutch so I can kind of just chill here for a bit. Yeah, this is what it's come to though. Probably one of the most annoying things about the grind is waiting for the de-aggro. Wait 10 minutes for the monsters in this area to de-aggro for me, so I get hit by these zombies and these dark warriors right now too, which is a bit annoying as well. But yeah, they're not the worst things to kill. The zombies drop decent herbs, and they do have fire runes on their drop table. Probably see here. And the dark warriors also drop. Where is it? Dark warriors also drop medium clues, so that could be another source of medium clues for me too. Imagine being chunk locked. I know. Imagine. I'm killing these for fire runes mostly, Christoph. I need 500,000 fire runes to superheat to level 85 smithing. About a 3,000 hour grind. Hey Tom, I'm just getting caught up on the progress. What's current grinds? Yeah, 85 smithing. Killing the Necromancer for the runes. And potentially getting a fire battle staff if we get lucky from a lucky impling. And we are currently trying to get people to scouts for lucky implings. You can scout for lucky implings either in the COX chunk or in the Necromancer chunk that I'm in right now, and announce it in my friend's chat, COX chunk. We're paying 5 mil for every lucky impling that I catch that you scout, and if somebody scouts the fire battle staff, they get 1 billion GP thanks to some generous donations from the community. So that's an extra incentives if you guys want to search for lucky implings as well. As you can see from the counter that we have in the corner here, I've caught 10 since rolling this chunk. JC, welcome in. Did I miss anything? Hours to next roll, about 3,000 hours. Have you looked at the selling beta? Have you been beta? I don't know who says beta. Have you figured out what might change for you? They will proceed. It's not going to change much for me for a long time, so I'm excited to do sailing on my main account, but I'm not going to unlock sailing, or sailing's not going to affect me for a long time on the chunk count. I'd have to get Port Sarum, and then from Port Sarum you have to do like the mini quests, whatever it is. So basically what happens when a chunker unlocks sailing, they need this dock. They need to roll here, here, and here, because the new island's going to be where Temporos currently is. And need this chunk too, I think. Possibly this one? No, this chunk, I think. The dock's going to like extend out to there. And then you're going to have to like sail back, and then that's like completing the quest. And then from there, you'll have to unlock accessible water chunks as well as land chunks, is I think how most people are doing it. If you want to watch a one chunk doing sailing content, look up sailing chunk on YouTube. Mr. Brewscape, he's going to be doing sailing as soon as it comes out. I'm sure he's going to be very interested in it. I'm sure like Verf will roll sailing pretty quickly. Limport might roll sailing decently quick, but it's gonna be a while for me, so I'm not too fussed about it right now. I'm excited to do sailing on my main though. I'm a sailing optimist for sure. Yeah, that same chunk, Royal Titans. That won't be too hard for me, but it's more RNG. You'll have to go for the pet and stuff too. So, yeah. How many hours would the Fire Battle save? Haven't played in like 5 years. It would save about 2,000 hours. So, the Fire Battle is big. Definitely worth putting the money on it, and it's because of people in the community that they wanted to make this bounty for the Fire Battle Staff, so that's why. Yeah, I want to get the max cape back as quick as possible. I think it'll be fun to race to 99 with a brand new skill. That'll be fun to do on my other account, especially with an Iron Man. Could be like a rank 1 Iron Man for how many hours that would happen if I was to go for rank 1. Show lucky and playing loop so far. It's linked in my Twitch. I'm about to go to my Twitch, guys, so you know. So yeah, I appreciate you guys checking out the stream. It was nice to do a stream on YouTube because it's been a little while, and I'd like to do it again, but as you guys, most of you probably know, Twitch is my main way of streaming. I get to listen to whatever music I want on Twitch. You guys have been following me on Twitch for a long time, and we're gonna head there now. So I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I feel like it was a good time to have you guys talk about stuff, and hopefully there'll be another video soon. You guys can go back in the VOD. I might be able to answer any questions you guys had earlier, so the VOD will be up and available for you guys to view. Or you can follow me on Twitch and ask some more questions on there. If you guys don't like Twitch, I'm sorry. It's just kind of what I have to do. I mean, if YouTube was better for streaming, I would certainly do it more. But it's just not where I prefer to stream. And I've been thinking about doing Kick for like special times, like chunk rolls day. So if you are a fan of Kick, there's a few people out there I know